Hello, and welcome to the Ray Solar 3-panel off-grid metal roof virtual installation demo. This will be a short overview of a 3-panel installation on a metal roof. On this style of metal roof, we have to determine if we will be using 3-inch hanger bolts for a trough installation or 5-inch hanger bolts with spacers for a ridge installation. This is decided by your truss positions and spacing relative to your metal roof. For simplicity, in this case, we are going to use 3-inch hanger bolts. We'll start at one end of the array. To do this, we find a truss and drill a 7/32 pilot hole where our first hanger bolt goes, as you can see here. Once drilled, insert a bead of sealant into the pilot hole. Using a long series socket, drive in the hanger bolt until the EPDM gasket is seated firmly to form a watertight seal against the roof. Position the L bracket on the hanger bolt as seen here and loosely secure with the provided nut. Using a tape measure and chalk line, if required, install the remaining bolts, generally on 48-inch centers and 42 inches from lower rail bolts to upper rail bolts. Loosely secure the remaining L brackets. Next, bring in the rails. As a note, two 10-foot 8-inch rails hold 3 panels. Secure the rails to the L bracket by seating the K-nuts of the L brackets into the front slot in the rails. Using a long level, you'll want to make sure the rails are level with each other and neither individual rail is angled or binding. Tighten all nuts and K-nuts. Next, we'll install our first panel starting in the middle. Positioning the first panel is the most important because the remaining panels will be referenced from it. Position the panel overhanging both rails evenly and square the panel up to the roof using a rafter square and tape measure. Once in place, secure using mid-clamps. Position mid-clamps K-nuts in the rail upper slot snug to the panel. Loosely tighten mid-clamps at first. Bring in the next panels and square them up to your first panel. It is good to do your wiring as you install panels. This allows you easier access and you can use PV clips and cable management to keep your install tidy. To secure outside panels to the rails, an end clamp is used. Position end clamp K-nuts in the rail upper slots snug to the outside of the panels. Tighten all mid and end clamps to 12 foot-pounds. And there you have it, a 3-panel off-grid metal roof installation. Thank you for watching, and we hope you found this video helpful.